Hey everyone, welcome to the Crypto ZX channel. Hope you're all having a wonderful day wherever you are around the world. You guys know what time it is. It is time to be talking about everything Stellar Lumen. We're going to be analyzing the charts of Stellar Lumen, see what is happening and where we could see the prices going in the immediate short term. So if we're looking at it on the daily time frame, you guys can see we're seeing quite a bit of red across the board over the past 24 hours, which we will obviously get into. But as far as Stellar Lumens is concerned, you can see it's down about 6.1% over the last 24 hours in USD comparative. So what is going on? What is the news revolving around Stellar? Let's get right into it. So if we're looking at the price, it's currently sitting at 14.6 cents, down about 6.5% over the last 24 hours in USD comparative. We're also down about 3.8% in Bitcoin comparative over the last 24 hours. Looking at its market cap, literally sitting right below that $4 billion mark, and the 24-hour trading volume currently sitting at 159 million. So what exactly is next? Is this a time to be worrying? What is causing the price of Stellar Lumens to be going towards the downside? But I want to share very, very bullish news that has come out once again today for Stellar Lumens. Maybe this was the reason as to why we've seen such an uptick in the amount of searches and the amount of even the price action. Maybe the insiders knew about this, because you guys can see this for yourself. Stellar Lumens has come out and posted this today. We're excited to share Changera app users can now cash in across Canada, Senegal, Uganda, and Kenya and cash out of their USDC balance at all supported MoneyGram locations. This literally blows my mind. You can literally do this, guys, at any MoneyGram location. Crypto mass adoption. We've been hearing this for the longest time. Right in front of us now, you can see for yourself. And it also says another real world use case for Circle's USDC on Stellar, which I've just said, this is really taking that real world use case into effect. And you can see this for yourself. And this is beyond exciting, to say the least. But now let's take a look at the price and see what is happening with the price. Before we get into the price, as always, just a quick disclaimer that anything on this channel is not financial advice. Always do your own due diligence and research when you are investing in cryptocurrencies. So looking at the price of Stellar on the bigger time scale, I know a lot of new money is coming into the space, but you can see last bull cycle it saw a price of 80 cents, and since then pretty much retraced. But now as we even look at the bigger picture, we're starting to see things really change. We were pretty much flat throughout the year of 2022 as well as 2023, but we're starting to see some movements happening, and that is a great thing to see, of course. But what exactly is happening as of now? So let's take a look at the closer time frame. If I bring out the closer time frame for you guys can see this for yourself. We did see the price obviously just a few days back when I made the update. We were above that level of resistance, and I've covered to you guys as to how important that level of resistance really is. We did stay above there for a few hours, but pretty much never managed to close above there, because you guys can see this for yourself. Every other time we tried to go above it, but every time we were getting rejected. But obviously today, due to the price of Bitcoin, Bitcoin is retesting some lows that we have not seen basically since May of May of this year, not last year. But you guys can see this is something I did discuss in my other videos. You guys know that there was a chance that we could see BTC fall down to $28,669 support line, and that's looking like it's about to come true. And if we were to lose this support line, we could be potentially heading back to $27,673. So basically this is the reason as to why the entire market right now, as you've seen, is down, because Bitcoin is seeing a downside happening within its price. And if we're looking at the dominance, this is still holding around that 50%. So altcoins are not getting hit as hard compared to what we have seen earlier this year, because when Bitcoin's seen these retracements around this time, we did see altcoins get hit even harder. But that's not the case. If dominance was higher, we would have seen way more of a bloodbath compared to what we're seeing right now. But as far as Stellar Lumens is concerned, right now we're sitting at some critical support lines, and now you may be saying, well, where is it being supported at? So you guys can see this for yourself. We do have some support built up from last year. You can see we are being supported by that, especially if I bring out the hourly time frame. You can also see that support line. Let's look at it from this angle. So look at it for yourself, guys. We do have quite a bit of support built up around that, and that's where we are sitting at. Obviously, a lot of people are going to come and say, oh, Stellar Lumens is dumping. But remember, despite everything, it's still up compared to June 16th prices. It's still up about 89% and seeing a little bit of a healthy correction, which is, totally normal in my opinion. We need to remember things are correlated with BTC. That's why I look at the price of Bitcoin on a daily basis. I give you guys my analysis because Bitcoin should not be ignored because it's the king of the market and everything is correlated. But as far as, expansion goes, the ecosystem growth, we're seeing stellar compared to even last bull cycle. I'm really shocked to see how things are really changing this time around. We're seeing stellar making way bigger moves compared to what we have seen, in the previous years. And not only that, if you look at it from this angle, a lot of people will ignore this. On the monthly side, XLM is, one of the highest gainers, and it is outperforming XRP. It's up 61%. Obviously, now you guys might come and say last week we were up about 80 to 90% on the monthly. This is why you need to be locking in profits. We will see times where things will be a little bit shaky, but we need to look at the bigger picture. Where was the price last week? A few weeks ago. Those are things that we need to keep in mind. And of course, we have broken out of the consolidation phase. That's the most important thing that I can bring out in this update. We broke out of the consolidation phase. We have once again regained a lot of interest. And obviously, these massive news that's coming out will attract institutions. And in my opinion, I think this has already attracted institutional investors. I believe they're already in. But as this bull run obviously continues, I think more excitement will come. We are still yet to get into the 78.6, which I discussed in my previous update, the 78.6 zone. We have not yet retested that since, of course, July the 13th. When we had that initial breakout, when XRP won its lawsuit. We still have some ways to go, but once we crack past that, the next target is 24 cents, and that target has not changed as of now. But of course, the question that you might be thinking, what if CryptoZX, you mentioned that if we lose this support, there is a chance to drop to $27,740. So what happens then? Good question. That is something that we need to be thinking about. If that were to happen, we could potentially see Stellar Lumens falling down to that 12.72 cents level. We do have quite a bit of support built up around there, so that would be that next target that I would be looking at. But let me know down below what you guys think. What are you guys doing right now? Are you guys worried? Are you guys accumulating? What exactly is your strategy? And obviously, let me know where you could see the price of Stellar Lumens closing out the month of August. We're approaching the month of August very, very soon. Where do you think the price of Stellar will be at the end of the month? I want to hear from you guys in the comment section. And also let me know if you guys are enjoying these updates. Of course, I said it will be every other day, the update. I did miss, just 2 days in the past. If you watched my Pepe update, I mentioned that, I was, taking a weekend off. I wanted to just rest, but we will be back on schedule. So for my Stellar holders, I'm sorry, not the holders, for my Stellar viewers, you guys will meet me again on Wednesday. See you then. Have a great day. Bye bye.